Hi guys, it's Finn. I wanted to make a video because it's been about 2 months since I've made a video on my personal channel, and I'm really sorry about that. I think, when I very first started these videos, I was going to update quite regularly, but then I started to do some stuff on It's a Man's World, and I think all the kind of things I would have said on this channel, I've been kind of saying on there as well, but it's important for me to keep up my own channel really. So I just wanted to apologise that it's been so long, and apologise for not replying to people as quick as I was, and for not keeping up to date with other people really. So huge apologies. I am watching everybody and what have you, but life's just been really busy, which is kind of on purpose really at the moment, if I'm honest. I'm still waiting to hear from Charing Cross, and I've just been trying to distract myself as much as possible really. I've just had a whole summer of festivals, because music is how I distract myself really. I love my music, I love outdoors, I love camping, so it's been a great summer, absolutely great summer. I want to try and talk briefly about loads of things really, so I'm going to try and be brief. But the topic of this video is no man's land, because that's how I feel at the moment. I feel completely and utterly in limbo, and I've been struggling a bit. Now, I don't really like to use the word struggling, because I don't struggle anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's hard not struggling, if that makes sense. I'm the sort of person that likes to know when things are happening. I think if I got a letter saying I had an appointment at X time, I could relax a bit. But at the moment, it's just like this endless wait, and it is really, really hard work. In terms of my transition, I've socially transitioned as much as I can, really. I've been living as male now since the end of January. So that's over 6 months. January, February to March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Crikey. Crikey? Who says crikey? It's 8 months. And yeah, I've done everything. The only thing I haven't changed is my passport, but that's due to finances more than anything else, and that I need a psychiatrist to sign it off and say that I'm living as male in a stable way, and I'm waiting for Charing Cross to do that. But apart from that, everything else has changed legally. My name's changed, everybody knows me as Finn, I've got all areas of my life I'm living as male. The only thing I'm doing on a daily basis is just becoming more and more used to negotiating the world as a man. Other than that, there's not much more I can do. I'm just really, really eager to start medical transition. And in the meantime, it's just making me feel very much in limbo, and I feel like I can't get on with my life, even though of course I can, and I know the hormones aren't going to make me change overnight and what have you, but I just feel like I've kind of stopped at the moment, and I want that next phase to start. It's hard, because I see people that are going on tea, and I'm really, 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 I am honestly really pleased for them, but at the same time it just makes me just, rah, where's my tea? So it's just tough at the moment, keeping my head above water and not letting life get me down, really. And I do find that quite exhausting a lot of the time. I've got to balance my mental health, and this stuff does get on top of me, and it's hard to not let it get on top of me, really. I'm a positive dude. That's what I do these days. I don't see the point in dwelling on stuff, It doesn't mean I'm sticking my head in the sand and being all Pollyanna. It's about me saying, look, okay, the situation is not great right now, but it's not going to help me by wallowing it and getting upset about it. Instead, I can say, right, this is shit, but this is what I can do about it. And what I've been able to do about it is just distract from it, really, by just making my summer busy so that I'd make the months go past as quick as possible. The thing I want to talk about really is something that's actually, it's quite difficult to talk about because it makes me feel quite vain. But this kind of no man's land, this limbo thing, is leaving me feeling like a bit of a freak. And I wonder if anyone else can relate to this. I love Nat. I don't want anyone else in my life. Don't get me wrong before I say any of this. But I feel so undesirable right now. I really do feel completely and utterly undesirable. My self-esteem is so low right now, because I feel like I look like a complete freak. Right, I have excessively hairy legs, but the leg warmer type, that it stops at the knee. Okay, so I've got excessively hairy legs from the ankle up, then nothing. Right, I get hair on my chin. Always plucked it. Now I'm like, what am I doing? So I just let it grow. I do shave. I've got hairy armpits. I look like this kind of in-between thing at the moment. That's how I'm feeling. It's like I'm not man and I'm not woman. I'm like, do you know what I mean? It's like, who would I be desirable to right now? No man in his right mind, not that I would want a man to fancy me, but no man is going to look at me and fancy me. All he's going to see is some butch, hairy female and not want to know, right? No woman is going to want me either, because looking in, I'm just like this trans man thing. They're not going to fancy me either, because I'm not completely man. So I'm not desirable to a man because I'm not completely woman, and I'm not desirable to a woman because I'm not completely man. I know Nat loves me, I know that, I know she keeps reassuring me, and this does sound really vain and shallow, and I don't mean it to be, but I'm trying to be honest. That it's nice to feel attractive, isn't it? And don't get me wrong, I've never walked around thinking I'm bloody, you know, the big I am or whatever, but on some level I felt like I was attractive in some way, and now I don't feel at all like that, and it's quite horrible. I just feel quite crappy about myself, how I look at the moment. I know Nat loves me, I don't want anyone else, it's not that, it's just, it's nice to feel attractive, and I don't feel attractive right now. I just want my body to be how it should be, not this in-between thing. I know it will be one day, I'm just having a rant. But yeah, it's not easy at all right now, and I'm just trying to keep my head above water about all this. And if anyone can relate, please message me. Otherwise I've just put this out there and made myself look like a plonker. But there you go. So yeah, there was something else I was going to say, but it's completely gone. But yeah, Natty's been really, really reassuring. I know that she does love me. It's just bloody hard. But anyway, yeah, the gym. That's what I was going to say. I started this gym business because I was hoping it might help me to feel better about myself. It's been a couple of months, really, since I did the last video on it. But because of the festivals, I've only been able to get like once or twice a week. It's not been a really good routine. Saying that though, things are definitely changing. I've definitely got stronger. My top half has definitely increased. A few people have said that I'm broader across the shoulders. You can see my arms are bigger. And I definitely feel a lot stronger. But I'm not really losing any of the weight that I wanted. I need to just lose some body fat, really, a bit. I kind of swing with my food, you see. I used to starve myself, and I think I'm trying to get a bit of comfort from the food these days, and my eating's been out of sync because I've been at festivals. And when I'm in a field, I just apparently want to eat everything in sight, you know. So, well, not cows, because I'm vegetarian, but yeah. So yeah, I think getting back in the gym is going to help. I think this is the solution at the moment, I think, really, just to get my ass in the gym. Now I've got no festivals, use gym as a bit of a distraction, but in a healthy way. And try and get my body a little bit fitter and a bit more toned and a bit, you know, less body fat. I think it's just my stomach and that I feel a bit bleh at the moment. But it is improving. It's just I'm not really quite happy to do a catch-up video specifically about the gym yet, because I don't really feel like I've made that much improvement to make a video. But I'm going to work really hard at it this month. So you never know, I might do a video in a month's time and be all buff. You never know. You never know. But yeah, guys, I just want to have a little bit of a rant about that, really. Just get it out there. You know, I'm sorry if it came across as really shallow. But I like to be honest, you know. I like to be honest about these things. But yeah, I think it's just all normal, isn't it, really? It's all part of the process. I've heard other people say that they've gone through this as well, so I guess it's just a case of continually finding out who I am, getting used to this new person I am, and putting up with this in-between body for now, and doing what I can do about it by looking after my mental health and looking after my physical health, get my ass in the gym and sort it out that way. But yeah, just wanted to drop in and say hi, really, and big apologies, and I'll try and catch up a bit more often. But if you do want to see the kind of like weekly workings of Finn's strange brain that would have gone on this channel but have been abducted elsewhere, just go to It's a Man's World, FTM 1, and I'm there on a Friday rambling about various topics that they give me. So I am still about, peeps, I am still about. Take care, everybody. I hope everyone's really, really well, and I will catch up with everyone properly now that I'm grounded and not in a field. Love you all so much. Take care. Bye-bye.